Time I was a Lyft driver and I was working fairly late at night. It was probably 2 a.m. I work that time a lot on weekends because I'm kind of a night owl myself. And I also find that it picks up like right around the time bars get out. So I pick up this one guy and we're talking as we go and he reveals that he's gay. So I'm talking and it turns out this guy actually gave me the wrong address. So I take him to the address that it went to and he's like, this isn't my area. He goes, but we can stop here. And I was like, okay. And I was like, fine. And then he climbs up into the front seat.
Weird.
And he starts kind of making some suggestions. It's not turning into anything yet, but then he reaches over and starts like running a finger on my chest. And my response was, oh, I just need you to know I'm not gay at all. And like as soon as I
remember this.
Yeah, as soon as I said at all, I was like, I feel really guilty about this. Like I overshut this down. And I really literally did feel guilty about it for a while.
I definitely understand the guilt, and I'm happy you're bringing that because I think a lot of people, oh, it's a validation post. And it's like, no, I definitely can understand where your guilt comes from. I think, look, and I would never say this in a way of like, oh, poor straight men, but straight men do. Look, we get a little insecure about the gay thing and there is internalized homophobia, you know, it's there. And then at the same time, we know we need to be kind and we don't need to come off too strong, but like, it's a pretty, and look, I'll say this, I have been hit on by gay men in ways that women have never hit on me. And so it's just a style I'm not accustomed to. And I think all that said, it was probably something you're not accustomed to. And I think you handled it reasonably gracefully.
I feel like I overreacted in a small way, if that's possible.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you had been at a party and it was like, it was a situation where you were going to continue interacting with this person, you probably would have been roasted or someone would have been like, at all. Sounds like you are a lot. You know, they would have turned that around on you because it is overreacting. But in the context of you're alone with this guy in the Uber and he just switched seats, something I've never even heard of.
Yeah, that's that's a boundary cross. Like, this is your Lyft driver, dude.
Right.
You know, I have actually crossed a boundary in a Lyft in, what's it called? Indianapolis. I was in the Lyft and this guy, black driver, had like green eyes and they were I couldn't stop looking at his eyes. They were they were like so bright. They were like brighter than the sun. And at one point I just said, you have nice eyes. And I think he took it he got very like, he kind of like, seized up and like got very tight and uncomfortable. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even mean to hit on you. I was just, your eyes are just crazy, bro.
Oh no.
Well, the thing that I always find strange as a Lyft driver is if you're trying to make some kind of contact with a person by looking in the rearview mirror, that comes off as creepy to me as a passenger. So I try not to do that when I'm driving. Is it just like, and it's not intended as creepy at all, but I think we've all seen enough movies where somebody's looking at somebody in the rearview mirror.
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah. I think that's one of the better parts of Parasite too, where the driver, actually he's not looking through the rearview mirror. He keeps turning back. I hate the turning back. Never turn back. Eyes on the road. Yeah. I definitely understand why you're guilty, but let us remove the guilt from you. You have confessed your sins. You're good to go.
Yes. Very small infraction, if it even is one.
Now, why don't you tell us on the other side? I mean, you said you're not really doing Lyft right now, but you did it for how long?
I've done it on and off since about 2015.
Oh, that's a long time. So tell us.
Yeah, I got about 2,000 rides in my pocket.
Yeah, you're seasoned.